Warner Brothers Game Support. I saw a tweet. They've acknowledged the matchmaking problems, and I don't think it's the game. I don't. From what I've experienced, I think players are hacking the game. I think there's some targeted matchmaking going on. There's some very suspicious activity, particularly like in anything like competitive on the online side of things, like casual. AI only works, AI only casual works, but when you go into ranked or the actual casual versus, it frees up when you get paired up with these like players who have absolute, like these low win-loss ratios. Like you even run into people with like 0-0 win-loss, and the thing is, it'll happen like several times in a row, doing the same thing. Like they're targeting your matchmaking, they're trying to harass you or whatever. And I'll just show you right here. Try to get into some of this. And each of these players, like if you go into their profile, you look them up on the PSN. Most of them, this is gonna sound like I'm profiling people, but like literally all these, they have the same library of games. They have like the what I call the key suspect games are like Grand Theft Auto, there's like Minecraft, the games that you can actually mod on this console, these players have. And some of them, they'll have like drug related names, like 420 Blazing or something, or like gangster like names or stuff like that, or anime Naruto or something along those lines. It never fails, it's always that type of player. And it's been a problem. Like I think it started after last season. I don't think they had patched anything. I think it just, people have found a netcode exploit or something. They are hacking the game is what I believe. And we'll try to get some footage of it on here for you and show you what I've been experiencing. Like earlier today, like this morning, I was going through the ranked combat league. I got the season of time notice, so I tried to get into it. At the first couple of matches, it was the usual, you get into the roster selection screen, and then it like freezes up hard, like somebody's hitting the network hard. They're DDoSing or they're lag switching or something, and then it'll freeze up and then it will cancel out of the match completely. You back out, you try to rematch, and I got a second one just like it. So I reported the people. I reported some of the people on their friends list, and they slacked off. Like, because the third match I got in after reporting these people and really sticking it to them, I actually got a match that was playable. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was playable. It was like, on the basic terms, like the Wi-Fi versus like the hardwired connection is usually not good. It's usually not solid. But like you can get, let me rephrase that. That's usually okay. That's usually the best connection type in this game. But then the Wi-Fi versus Wi-Fi is usually rocky because like people's Wi-Fi are different according to service and region of the state, of the country or whatever. And it's problematic. This netcode, it was good to start with, but I think players have started in most cases. Some people will pass it off as like player connectivity, like the actual Wi-Fi or the signal, the hardwired signal being a problem. I don't think that's it in a lot of cases. I think players are actually tampering with the thing. They're lag switching, because there's a lot of cases I'll get into, like the AI casual matches, just to have a just a relaxed session, just sit there and watch what's going on between the characters I've customized and stuff, and another opponent's characters, and I'll watch it, and the players, when they start to lose, it's like they hit the lag switch until it knocks the match out of commission, like if they're losing. And this happens a lot. in the game, in the competitive portion of the game. Right now, I'm not even getting a match. Like this actually happened after I reported that last guy, the third guy this morning. It is not finding a match at all right now, so I might not be able to show you what exactly is happening, because they could have hit me with something. They could have hit me with a hack. I think it is. I think that's what it is. I think it's player hacking. I think it's on a big scale. I think it's targeted. I think it's a hackers network doing this. I don't think it's just, you know, individual hackers. I think they are networked. They know each other. They're using targeted matchmaking, because it is a P2P connection type, from what I understand. So I think that's part of the problem. I think these players having direct connection to the thing is causing, allowing for these hacks and these lag switches and stuff to play out as frequently as they do. And that's my thoughts on it, because this has some highly suspicious activity going on in the online MK11, and I've been taking note of it. Like I've been seeing a lot of crazy stuff on here, and it's concerning. Me having paid for the full game, and then having paid for the DLC, so it's one of those problems. I don't think I might not be able to get a match. I think they did hit me. I think they hit me with something, and that's another thing. Actually, I'll back out of this a second. I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm going to go to my Team AI battle setup here that I've got. AI battle. For the longest, I've been unable to reassign defenders and get them to save. Let me check and see if I got any results here. See, I'll go into this thing like I want to. I've tried to change it over and over again. I can't change it. It won't stick. Let's see. I wanted Sub-Zero as my first. Noob as my second. And Frost as my third. You know, the Lin Kuei crew, as it were. And you see, I've updated it. It's acknowledged it, right? I'm going to dashboard this a second. I'm going to back out of this game and close it down, and then I'm going to actually see, close.